the guys' side, this will be about 16 minutes, right around 16 minutes.
Justin Dad told me that he's a sprinter. So the fact that he went 15:19 last year at this meet to crush the record, I tried to say, well, you know, he can still swim the mile. But he does do a great job with his sprints. There's been a lot of swimmers over the years nationally who got their first senior national qualifying time in the mile and ended up being sprinters. So it's not an uncommon occurrence. You see right now that they're establishing their rhythm. And as we know, like we saw in the last race with the girls, it's not so important who's leading early as long as you are swimming the race that you need to swim. We've got Grady Wheeler in lane 4, Sam Fallon in lane 5, right there together. And over in lane 6, Will Osterman, all St. Xavier swimmers. And Sam Fallon has the early lead. Now Grady should slide over on his hip. Stay with him. If he goes by him, he should move to the other side of the lane. And you can see there, that's what he's doing. And straight down the middle. Now Grady is pulled slightly ahead and he's moving over to the other side. Some of that may just be the natural circling. It's hard to get athletes that circle in practice to understand that's not what they want to do in a meet.
Well, that's just, it's just so much time of doing that.
Yep.
Natural repetition, the muscle memory, everything. Not just unconsciously do it.
Distance swimmers have to be aware of where they are in relationship to their competitors. Unless they're just absolutely blowing them out. Now Grady has taken a lead, and he should stay on the opposite side of the lane if he's going to hold that rhythm and pace. He should stay to the far side. And he's circling just his touch. He's pretty straight up and down the black line right now. All three boys, I'm sure, are pretty accustomed to training together. And we're
it looks like we're going to have setting up for an interview.
And as we go to the interview, Grady Wheeler still leading.
Scott Sobolewski is the winner of the men's 200 breaststroke. He's a sophomore from St. Xavier High School. Scott, tell us a little bit about your swim.
I was very happy with it. I know 200 breast isn't a high school event, but I think it's a good signal about how my 100 breast is going to go this year.
Well, and you're just a sophomore. St. Xavier High School has a rich tradition at this meet and at states. What are your goals for the rest of the season?
Maybe not this season, but eventually I want to win 100 breaststroke. I think this year I can place very well in it. I know Jason Matthews has some very tough competition in that, but we're going to go after it, and hopefully time-wise, 54 low would be my goal.
And how does this meet fit into your team goals this year?
It's a great meet to decide state lineups. We decide a lot of state lineups based on this meet. So 100 breast is probably going to be for me. And we have the 200 IM today, which I'm looking forward to. Maybe we can get a state spot in that too.
Well, congratulations on your 200 breaststroke and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Okay, and as we return, see Grady still holding a slight edge. And we'll be going to black here in a moment and we'll pick this race up again. About 400 to 500 yards to go.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Ohio. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Waycross coverage of the 2018 Southwest Ohio Swim Classic, made possible by the Cincinnati Auto Expo, SwimMeet.com, Mason Swimming Boosters, and the Seven Hills School.
And we're back. You can see we've got Grady Wheeler leading. Right there in lane 4. Sam Fallon right on his hip and starting to come up on Grady. It's been a very close race. They're splitting 28-8, and Sam is really picking up his tempo. 28-5 right there. Grady has led for majority of the race. And it's going to be a battle because Sam is starting to feel it. You can see he needs to move over there on Grady's hip. Grady's trying to stay away from it. And Grady's holding 28-8, Sam 28-7. It's a good race. In third, Will Osterman, about half a full length behind the fellows. Sam is starting to feel like he's got a shot. He can sense that he's pulling up a bit. Grady's trying to battle and hold him off. 28-7, 28-4. Sam surged on that 50, gained 0.4 of a second. It's a great race. We have a 200 to go when they turn here at this wall. You can see right there, it's going to be a battle, the last 200. Grady still holding a slight edge, but Sam feeling it. Can Grady respond? They're both good competitors. Grady fell off on that 29-0, Sam 28-3. Sam's got some momentum. And he's getting even. Trying to surge past. Grady fighting him off. And Grady responded there with a 28-8. Sam 28-5. Sam looks like he's taking a slight lead. Grady is battling, trying to battle back. What a great race, Mike. What a great race.
Stroke for a long way. It is a great race. So a lot of people, don't look forward to this thing, but this is the best situation
yes,
here. Both these guys are going to have great times.
It's going to come down to who wants it the most, basically. They're dead heat right now. A 10th separating them. Both holding 28-6, 28-5. Who's got the legs coming home? Now Grady has surged back up, and they are exactly even. Grady looks like he's surging forward. It's the bell lap. Last 50 sprint. Who wants it? Grady's putting it down. Here comes Sam. They flip. Grady a slight edge. They're driving to the finish. It's going to come down to the touch. Grady pulling slightly ahead. And it's going to be Grady Wheeler with the victory. 15:45.62. That's Grady's best time. Sam, 15:45.74. 12 100ths separated them. 12 100ths.
That
Bill
is a
Osterman,
great race.
That was a great race. Back and forth. Sam took the lead, and here is the
Here's
finish.
our replay.
You can see them battling. And Grady is a fierce competitor, so is Sam. And Grady gets the touch out right there. And he was pumped, you could tell.
Yeah, I'd say he was.
A good swim right there.
These guys work hard. They want their moments. They're getting their moment.